We'll literally show you the career that you've been wanting to see.
Time to experience the nooks and crannies of Korea as if with your own 2 feet on
K-Patch
with Keewon.
In the famous words of Eun Chong on YouTube right now, good morning to the beautiful Keewon Nam.
Good morning, Peter.
How are you doing this Monday morning, Keewon?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm not bad at all. In fact, I'm super happy because for some reason the YouTube listeners have been saying that I am the best looking DJ at ARIRANG. I don't agree with them, and I'm sure no other fans will. But it's made me happy. I think it must be my birthday and I've just forgotten or something. I don't know.
Did they do some sort of vote or something?
Apparently it was democratic. It wasn't an order from myself being king. I promise. I didn't force them.
Congratulations.
I'm going to put it on my resume later on.
You definitely should.
I think I will. Have you had a good week since we last saw you, Keewon?
Yes, it's been a great week because the weather has been so nice lately.
It's been quite mild, hasn't it? Yesterday was really clear and mild.
Yesterday was beautiful. It was sunny, not too cold. Literally, I was like walking around Hangang, which is Han River. Yeah.
Lovely.
And I was just walking around. There's so many people out there.
Yeah, it was pretty busy because we went to a park and I was expecting it to be quiet because it has been in the wintertime, but maybe because of the temperature, everyone was out there.
Everyone was out there. There were kids running. They were on their bikes, parents with their dogs as well.
Where did you go along the Han River?
So I walked from like Itaewon-역 all the way to Seongsu-dong.
Oh, wow. That's quite a long walk, is it not?
It's about like 2 hours.
2 hours, just a leisurely stroll, was it?
Just a stroll, but there were so many people and it was just really beautiful.
Oh, that's lovely. I saw many people actually posting up onto their grams photos of their walks along the Han River. Maybe it was a thing yesterday.
I know. There were just so many people on the river, along the river.
It is nice to get out and about, and I cannot wait for the time when we can do it without masks and just breathe in the fresh air.
Yeah.
I was watching a film, not the film, it was Queen's Gambit. I'm into that at the moment.
Yes.
Have you watched it?
Yes, I finished it in 2 days, actually.
I'm not good at finishing things. I'm only on episode 3 and we've been watching it for about 2 weeks. I like it, but I just don't get time. But the thing I wanted to mention is she was coming out of her hotel room to go and play a chess game.
Right.
And I was like, why isn't she wearing a mask? For a split second, I was like, what kind of world are we living in?
I know.
Is she being irresponsible? But I've forgotten, this isn't the permanent state of things, hopefully.
No, hopefully things will get better. And they lifted the restrictions here from like 2.5 to 2. So a little bit.
Oh, did that happen on the weekend?
I think it was last week, I think.
Because I think, Keewon, if I'm not mistaken, we will check in the song break, that the 2.5 is still in force in Seoul, but they did like downgrade cafes so you could have a drink in them and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. I was like, the cafes are now open.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Having a coffee somewhere. So hashtag morning today, or 아침 in Korean. Are you a morning person?
I am a morning person.
What time do you usually get up?
I usually get up about like 7:38.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Even if you've not got a particular set schedule that day?
No.
Oh, that's quite
I try
early.
to wake up early. Yeah. Just to get my day started. Sometimes when I'm extremely tired, maybe it'll be like 9:30, 10, pushing it a little bit, but...
We're getting later and later then, Keewon.
But that's usually when I'm extremely tired from the previous day or something, or if I had done something.
And what's your like morning routine? What do you need in the morning?
Morning routine, I usually either have a cup of coffee, which is a must, or a cup of matcha, which is another must.
Does that give you a little boost like coffee as well?
Not so much. The reason why I prefer coffee is because of the aroma.
Yes.
When you wake up early in the morning, you smell coffee. That literally just wakes you up just by the smell.
It puts a smile on my face.
Yes. Matcha, I mean, if you put enough, I think you do get a little bit of the smell and maybe the caffeine.
Nice. So Samantha from Australia said exactly the same thing. My alarm wakes me up at 6:30, but it's the coffee that I need to start my day.
Yes, the coffee.
Yeah, for parents, I don't think we could exist if there wasn't coffee, to be honest. So today's theme may be a good kickstart in the mornings. It would be a bit sweet, I suppose.
Yes, super sweet.
You might need a sugar rush. What's the theme then?
So today I'm going to show you how I'm going to make Dalgona, which is a traditional Korean candy that you can find pretty much on the streets. They sell it in the vendors. I don't know. I haven't seen one lately as much.
Yeah.
But it's a simple Korean like traditional candy that you can make at home.
There used to be many more of these vendors, I think especially outside schools, like preying on kids who wanted their sugar rush.
And the grandma's like sitting on the ground like making it.
Yeah, with like an open flame and stuff. And there was a kind of, I don't know, a romance, a little nostalgia thinking about that. But you're right, I don't see it too often being made, maybe being sold, and nowadays more often just pre-packaged in the like convenience stores, right?
You can find them like in convenience stores. You can find them in this one store called A box. I like totally had slipped my mind, but yeah, there's like a bunch of different Dalgona packaged candy.
Yeah, I've never made it myself because when I saw that open flame and a grandma doing it, I was like, I don't want to do that at home. And her pot often looks very burnt and messy. Yeah. I'm keen to see how you did it, Keewon. So what are we going to see in your first vid?
It's just going to be me making Dalgona with a Dalgona set that I bought online.
All right, let's check it out.
So this is a Dalgona set that I received online.
Dalgona set.
Yes. So
one for the memories.
And then you get a little candle.
Oh, so you don't even need a flame yourself.
Yeah, you don't even need it. And then this is also a grill, I guess a mini grill.
Wow,
in there. And then in addition, you get the tools. So you get the little pot, you get the flattener, and then you get also the shape.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How much was that roughly?
That was about, so it depends on what kind of Dalgona set you get, but it ranges from 8,000 to 15,000 won.
That's not bad for all of that stuff.
Yes.
And wait, that's not a candle. That's a massive flame
from there.
That's a
massive flame, yeah. And then you put sugar, just white sugar.
Okay.
You want to just wait and mix it up a little bit.
It's not too hot to hold that.
It's not too hot.
Be careful.
Would say for kids, you might want like an adult nearby.
I think so.
Yeah. And then once you get into that consistency, you want to put a little bit of baking soda.
Which is also provided?
So ingredients such as sugar and baking soda you definitely need to get on your own.
This silver tray is provided though?
This silver tray is provided. This shape maker is also provided as well. So all of these tools are provided.
And then you press it down while it's kind of getting hard again.
Yeah.
How are you going to take that out now?
So you take it, I had to like pull it out myself. It was a little bit of a struggle, and then you kind of use that to scoop it up. And it's a tradition where you kind of ruined it there. I know.
Keewon.
But typically, what you do is you want to use like a toothpick to kind of take it out of a shape. And then if you do it successfully, then you can get a free one.
Yeah, that was the whole thing, wasn't it? From the vendors. Kids on the streets, I don't think usually back in the day having toothpicks. So you just do it carefully with your teeth or your fingers.
Yeah.
And you try and eat the outline perfectly, right? For anyone who couldn't see this, I do implore you to go back onto Instagram and YouTube and you'll see these clips. It looks not too difficult at all then.
I would say it was pretty challenging.
Oh, really?
I think what it is, it's the I guess the amount of sugar and the amount of baking soda to get it to that right consistency is actually pretty difficult.
Do they tell you how much to put in the kit?
They don't. You kind of have to like eyeball it yourself.
Oh no.
So as you can see, mine was a little bit darker because I kind of like burnt it a little bit.
Okay.
And this was like literally my 6th try making it.
So the first 5 were even worse?
Yeah, it was literally burnt and it was like crispy and I was just like, oh my goodness. And then like the later 4 that I tried like about 10 times, 11 times. Literally the last one, it just like, I was just like, okay, not gonna work.
Really? You couldn't get it to, because the usual color is kind of similar maybe to this wood behind me, right?
And it's a lot thinner too. I mean, it's a lot more crispy. As you can see, it was like kind of thick.
Yeah, that looked like
hard.
More almost like a toffee or something like that, which still would be delicious, I assume.
It was really good. It was still just a sweet candy. So you can't go wrong with the taste. I think the shape and the consistency is kind of difficult to get.
Yeah.
But I feel like I wasn't that good.
Because the Dalgona you can buy, and the ones that I remember when I was younger, they were kind of like little bubbles inside almost to make it kind of crunchy
and crispy.
Yeah, the texture's really interesting, but that looks more solid.
Yeah, so in the upcoming video, actually, I finally mastered it.
So that's what will happen on your first maybe 4 or 5 times if you're trying this.
Maybe like 6 or 7 times.
That's fighting talk from Keewon. I want to give it a go now. I want to see if I can nail it.
Yeah, try it. I'm pretty sure. I think it was just me. I think I was just like not like having it after like the 3rd time. I was like, oh my goodness.
You're just getting more frustrated.
Yes.
No, you're a great chef, cook, so I'm sure you do better than many of us would do. Tropic Girl was saying the set, it looks really cool, but if there's no precise measurements or instructions, I might change my mind about getting it. Yeah, because the set looks amazing, to be honest. I was quite surprised.
Yeah, and they have just everything right there for you, which is really nice, especially if you have kids and you want to like also make Dalgona with them. It'd be like a perfect activity to do at home.
Yeah, but no instructions with the measurements is a bit odd.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube or on the internet. I'm pretty sure they have the exact measurements.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just eyeballed it, so maybe that's why it was like a little bit more challenging.
Too much faith in your own abilities,
yeah,
Keewon.
That's what I thought.
No, but the set, for anyone who's not watching, it's brilliant because it has this little metal kind of base where you put the flame inside. And then, I don't know, does the pan actually rest on top, or do you have to keep holding it there?
So you you can rest it, but then the pan is so thin that it actually burns at the bottom.
Oh, the pan itself.
Yeah, the pan itself. So you have to be really careful just to like kind of lift it up. And that flame also lasts for maybe like 15 minutes.
Okay, so you got 15 minutes of time to do it.
And that's like plenty of time because it's so hot that it like cooks really quickly too. So you can make so many within that time.
Fantastic stuff. We'll see some more after a song break. Our producer's saying if you keep doing it, trial and error, it'll come out nicely.
Of course, of course.
And to be honest, like burnt sugar and that kind of consistency, we use that with desserts in the West as well. So whatever it is, even if it's not exactly like the traditional version of Korea, like we said, it's going to be delicious still,
yeah,
I
either
think.
way.
Let's play this from Reina and Sunny, Dalgona, Sugar and Me. We're back for part 2 of K-Patch with Keewon in the studio, and we have showed you how to make Dalgona, or a kind of mutant version of it so far, which still look very tasty, I must say. For anyone who is only listening, K-Patch is the segment where we implore you to watch as well, because Keewon's taken some videos on these things. We do try our best to describe it, but it's not exactly the same. We got loads of messages to read as well. Leon says, there's a mesh tin that I use to cook ramyeon when camping. It kind of seems similar. Yeah, that looks like the lunch boxes that we have in those metal boxes, you know, here.
Yeah.
And you can cook ramyeon in those. I guess you could do Dalgona in those. Yeah,
you definitely can. I mean, if you're able to like have the heat underneath and have it melt inside the pan, then that'd be perfect.
Yeah, so you could use any pan, but I'm assuming it ruins it quite quickly.
I feel like with that kind of pan, yes, but if you were to put it in like a pot, I don't think you can. And then if you put it in hot water, you can wash it off actually really easily.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the one that you had after you'd done all that cooking, was it usable again?
It was usable, but you can see that some edges were kind of burnt and you couldn't
course.
like wash it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some messages as well?
Yes, I got some from Raul. I used to make the candy when I was a kiddo. I'm not making any shape just with the candy. Today's show is featuring 3 of the most sweet things, Dalgona, Keewon, and Peter.
Aww. 4 things, our listeners as well.
Oh, yes.
Including
4
Raul.
things.
Yeah, I think that kind of candy must be common in other places in the world because it's so simple to make. It's just sugar, a bit of baking soda.
Yeah.
But the shapes, that's a real, I feel, Korean thing with the challenge of trying to get it perfectly in the outline.
Right.
I never did it once when I was little. I'd always break it once or twice.
Have your kids had Dalgona before?
They love the versions that you can buy in the convenience stores, but they've not done the breaking out one. I want to get that kit and make it with them.
Yeah,
it looks
you
so
definitely
fun.
should. Super easy, simple, and also really affordable too.
Yeah, Tropic Girl is on board as well. Oh, saying about the kits that it really does seem super simple and fun. And at what? You said about $15? $8, not too expensive.
Not too expensive. I think it ranges from 8 to 15. So it depends on what you get. If you get it without the flame, I think it would be a little bit cheaper.
Okay, and I guess you could probably buy extra flames if you wanted to reuse it in the future.
Yes, exactly. And then I got one from Brooke. I want a Dalgona set. I've tried it once, and the star-shaped as well, but I broke it. I wanted to cry.
Oh, yeah, I'm
that's
guessing.
Difficult.
So you're meant to leave that mold thing in there after you push it down flat with what you could use, I guess, for hot dog as well, which we did last week.
Yeah, yes, you definitely can use that for hot dog.
But then, like the cookie cutter thing, you need to leave it in there while it's hardening, the sugar.
Yes, and then quickly take it out.
Yeah, because that must be tricky. It might break off when you take it out.
Yeah, and also you have to like really watch the timing too, but I think it also gets a little bit sticky too, so it won't pull out.
I'm sure.
In time.
You'd just be stuck with it like a lollipop on there.
Yeah.
Nikolai says, why not add some butter and then you'd have a kind of butterscotch flavour?
Interesting.
Is that how you make butterscotch? Maybe that would be delicious, I reckon.
That actually sounds really good. I didn't think of that.
Let's try that in the future.
Okay.
Fantastic. Siska also saying, oh, that candy I know, but I don't know the name was Dalgona candy. It's same as our Indonesian beko candy. Ours is red and green colour. I wonder what colour the sugar is, or do you add in food colourings? Sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Beko.
And Sophie saying, I want to make some Dalgona coffee.
Oh, yeah.
We have talked about that. We showed that in the show ages ago with Cedric.
Okay.
But in the ingredients, there was no Dalgona in it. So Brooke also asked, why is it called Dalgona coffee? Because you don't put that inside.
Yeah, I think so. That's actually coming up in my next video.
Oh, okay.
So I know the original Dalgona coffee uses like the coffee mix. And you whip it up. And the reason why they call it is because it's really similar to the color. But it doesn't have any sugar. Well, it does have sugar, but it doesn't have sugar or baking soda in it.
Yeah, it's not melted like that, is it?
It's not melted like that. But I did make a Dalgona, I guess, latte. So you'll see that in the next clip.
All right. Should we get to that now?
Yeah. So pretty much the next clip is me making Dalgona scone and Dalgona latte. So I'm actually making two things.
A scone?
Yes.
All right. Let's have a look. I've not heard of that.
So this is another way you can make Dalgona.
With water?
With water. You want to have, I think, 66 grams of water and then 200 grams of sugar, which is a lot of sugar.
Wow.
A lot of sugar. And then you want to kind of boil it. And then once it gets kind of yellowy color like that, you want to put about 2 grams to 6 grams of baking soda.
Okay, and just mix that in.
And then just mix it all in. And then you just quickly want to stir it as quick as possible.
Oh, it's very bubbly and foamy.
It's very bubbly. And then this one, you want to put it on top of your scone.
Oh, so you need a scone in advance.
You need
We're
a
not going
scone
to teach you scone making today.
Not today. But you can put it on top of your scone and it hardens just like this.
Oh my God. That looks amazing.
It's amazing. It's super sweet and then it's crunchy on the outside, super like tender and moist on the inside because of the scone.
Of course. Wow.
This is actually really good.
You seem surprised.
Yeah. And then with the extra Dalgona, you can actually put it on the side and let it cool down a little bit.
I like it. How this looks more like the Dalgona we see.
Yes. This looks more like the Dalgona it is.
But that's the one with the water in, is it?
But this is the one with the water.
Maybe that's a trick then. Put a bit of water in your little pot thing.
And then now I'm going to be making the latte. So you want ice. So you make sure that the Dalgona actually stays on top. And then you want to put milk, whatever milk that you like. And then you put the crunched up Dalgona.
And no coffee.
And then the coffee comes in. If you don't like coffee, you don't have to put it in. You can just mix it and that's also really good as well.
But the coffee comes last.
The coffee comes last. And it's actually really good.
That looks pretty
really
good.
Yeah.
I've had it at a cafe.
Super sweet.
It's a bit too many calories for my diet, but who cares? That is amazing.
As long as it tastes good.
And that scone, in Korea, it's not the easiest thing to get scones. It's got a lot easier more recently.
Yeah.
But I guess you could put it on whatever you like.
Yeah, honestly, anything that you like.
I'm trying to think, what would it go well with?
I was going to say a croissant. Because I'm obsessed with croissants.
I love the croffles at the moment.
Yes, croffles. That'd be a perfect way.
Croissant waffles.
Yeah.
That would perhaps be too more-ish. I don't know. But yeah, any kind of bread.
Any
you could
bread,
put it on, right?
Maybe not like so much like your toast, maybe.
That would be a bit weird.
Yeah, that'd be a bit strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, any kind of, I guess, pastry that you really like, you can definitely put it on top.
That looks more doable, I think, for many of our listeners as well, where the kit might not be available. The kit is super convenient because you've got the little ladle and things like this. But for people who are just in their kitchens now, I'm sure you've got sugar and
baking soda and water.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all you need. And you just mix it really quickly. The boiling part takes a little bit of time. I definitely recommend you to put it on high heat.
Okay.
And then don't move it because then it crystallizes and that's not what we want.
Oh.
So you just want to leave it at high heat. Once it turns yellow, you put in the baking soda.
And then you keep stirring it then?
Keep stirring it then, yeah.
Before that, do not stir?
Yeah, before do not stir, do not touch.
Oh. That's wonderful. And the drink at the end, that's just an added kind of cherry on top.
Yeah. And then you can save that Dalgona, actually, the pieces of Dalgona, for another time. Maybe you can like munch on it or snack on it.
Yeah, because that's how they sell it now in the convenience stores.
Yeah, they do. They have a bunch of those. So I actually went to a box and they had a variety of Dalgona candy.
We're seeing it on screen now. It's only 1,001 for a whole pack of it.
Exactly.
Again, it's a lot of calories.
And they have in different flavors too. They had it in goguma and chestnut, which is very odd.
As in sweet potato?
Yeah.
And chestnut
flavored Dalgona.
Well, interesting stuff. I didn't know that. But you're right. It's a good just thing to snack on if you want some candy. It just takes its place. And this is homemade as well. So you know what is in there.
Super simple too.
I'm looking forward to trying this out with the kids. I guess you do need a lot of adult supervision with the heat that's going on.
Yeah, so
it looks
definitely.
pretty simple.
Yeah, simple recipe, but if you are with kids, it would be really difficult.
And the reason I think this is really popular these days is that whole retro vibe that's popular in Korea. Because this was around when people in their 30s and 40s were going to school all those years ago, right?
Yeah.
And people cooking them on the streets.
And they actually now made a cafe just around Dalgona.
Oh.
So they do sell this Dalgona latte, Dalgona scone.
Nice.
So they have I think there's one in Hongdae and in Seongsu-dong where they sell this dessert particularly.
Some of the trendy areas of Korea. You can see at least the first clip on Instagram already if you weren't able to watch, and we'll be back with our listener content. It's not too late. You can send in this song break any traditional snacks that you think are similar to this, or any sugary things in your country via KakaoTalk. Our username is DailyK. Here is Monster X with 백설탕 Sweetheart. 백설탕, white sugar, and that's the main ingredient for the Dalgona that we've been talking about, right?
Perfect song.
I wonder, because brown sugar's been in the trendy things to eat and drink, like the hukdang bubble tea, the brown sugar.
Right. Yeah.
Would it work for Dalgona?
I don't think so, because I was looking that up too, because I had a bunch of brown sugar, but they were saying that it'd get really sticky.
Okay.
Because I think it's a different kind of sugar, so...
It's already more sticky, like just on its own than white sugar, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Maybe not good for your pots and pans as well, right? Yes. Loads of messages coming in, and then we'll get to our listener content in terms of photos and videos. You can still send some in now. It's not too late. We got Siska from Indonesia saying, yeah, the reason why it's red and green, our version of Dalgona, is the food colouring.
Oh.
That would take a bit of getting used to for me.
Yeah.
I like the colour of Dalgona. I associate it with that flavour.
I wonder why red and green, though. Is there maybe a particular reason why?
Is it for Christmas? Maybe it's a like seasonal thing, I wonder. Good question.
I got one from Zaina. Dalgona coffee is so good. And then,
I do like it, but I can't have too much of it because it does get a little sweet.
Yeah.
And the one that Keewon showed us today is a Dalgona latte, right?
Yes, a Dalgona latte.
And that's with the actual pieces on top. But Dalgona coffee, that's the one we showed you many months ago. There's no actual Dalgona in it.
Yeah, it's just like coffee mixed.
And you whip it like crazy.
Whip it like crazy to get it to that color.
Yeah, and the consistency's a bit funky as well. It's really delicious, but very different. Nikolai says, for butterscotch, the recipe is 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, a cup of tightly packed dark brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Oh,
wow! This person must be a baker.
You're a bit of an expert, it seems, Nikolai. Whipping cream is not super easy to get here in Korea.
Yeah,
like to buy off the shelves, right?
I've actually noticed a couple. I mean, if I went to the store, there's a bunch of whipping cream. I know there's a variety of them. I also have seen it at the H Plus store as well. So you're able to see a bunch.
Okay, it's more and more common.
Yeah, it's getting more common, I think.
In the UK, we love our milks and creams. We have like a whole aisle of them. So you've got like single cream, double cream, whipped cream.
So many
clotted
creams.
cream.
Oh, clotted cream.
Delicious. That's with a scone, actually. That and jam.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Clotted cream, the texture it's almost gone to like a cheese, but it's got none of that flavour. It's just creamy and so delicious.
That sounds really good.
That started coming into Korea as well, yeah.
And then I got another one from Joshua. Butter and brown sugar makes toffee.
Oh.
Okay.
I'd like to make toffee
as well. Yeah, I'd like to make toffee as well.
I'm a big fan of that. Brooke says, I've seen a Dalgona cake once as well. I want to try that one day. It's so pretty.
Dalgona cake? I don't think I've seen a Dalgona cake before.
Yeah, and for me, I might be a little disappointed because a cake for me, it has to be a bit spongy and moist and stuff. That crunchiness, I don't know if it goes so well together. Maybe it'll be interesting.
Maybe it'll be interesting. I got one from Stacy. I always make peanut brittle at home for a sweet treat.
Peanut brittle?
Peanut brittle.
Is that the thing that has peanuts mixed with some kind of like caramel or toffee all in one?
Yes. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter in general. Like I do like it, but
I thought Americans went crazy for peanut butter.
Yeah, a lot of Americans go crazy. Like they have all these different types of peanut butters, healthy versions, non-healthy version, mixed with chocolate, mixed with jam. So they have a variety, but yeah, I'm not so much of a peanut butter person.
When I was little, I used to eat peanut brittle and think I was being healthy because I was eating nuts, but I don't think it's that good for you.
No.
We've got some of our listener content now to show. I'm excited to do this as ever. First up, it's Sophie from Kota Kinabalu, who has her own little dessert stall, remember. She's made in the past the cookies and stuff.
Chocolate
she said,
chip flavor.
Yeah, it says, I can't make Dalgona coffee, but instead I made chocolate chip ice cream milkshake and a little mini video of it. And these are all the shots. Oh, good milkshake with ice cream, and you just put it in your mixer at home. That's so delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, anything with ice cream makes everything better.
This is true. Dalgona with ice cream, that would go well.
That would go well if you sprinkle a little bit of the crunched up Dalgona on top of your ice cream.
Absolutely, right?
It tastes amazing.
Yeah, even on the top of your milkshake, it would be like that latte kind of thing.
Yeah, it
right?
would. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe too sweet again. I'd need a coffee milkshake, I think. You got another one?
Yes, I got one from Brooke. This is a traditional Brazilian coconut candy
Ooh.
called bala de coco. It's pulled candy, and the process of making is a little tiring since you have to pull the melted sugar and coconut milk.
Oh, I see. To get it to that kind of, it looks like it would almost be a bit chewy in its texture.
But she says it's worth it because it melts automatically in your mouth.
It looks a little bit like I don't want to say the brand name, but the cow that is malang.
Oh, yes.
Here.
I know what you're talking about.
We featured it with Jihi because it's a trend, because it's the year of the cow in the Lunar New Year. But that one doesn't taste of coconut. I love coconut.
I love coconut too.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Brooke, send us some. Yes, we'd appreciate it very much.
Yes,
Yin from Malaysia says, Malaysians love sweet snacks. We got a variety of treats in many forms, baked, fried and steamed. This is the Malaysian donut. Kui keria, made from sweet potatoes.
Sweet... My favorite.
I had on the weekend, this is another one we could do, the matang. You know, the sweet potatoes that you kind of fry in sugar.
Oh, yes.
And then they're crunchy on the outside, crispy in the middle.
Yeah.
That is delicious. And those donuts, how do you make those from sweet potatoes?
Looks so good.
Absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, Ingyin.
And then we got one from Siska. This is an Indonesian candy that has similar taste as the Dalgona candy, and they usually sell it in front of our school.
Here's the red and green. What an interesting pattern.
Wow.
What is that? It's like a flower.
This is so much cooler.
It is a little cooler, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, I see.
So it doesn't look like Dalgona at all.
It doesn't.
It looks like those candies that you'd see in like Willy Wonka and stuff.
You would like go around just like licking it. Oh,
because they've made it into like shapes and like a spiral.
Yeah, and different colors.
Wow, that's a whole other level.
Yeah, this is definitely perfect for kids. I feel like kids would just go running and asking their parents to get one.
The cavity galore in Indonesia, I feel. Yeah.
Oh no.
In the shape of flowers and hearts, and it doesn't seem like it's just a Christmas thing. So I'm really am curious as to why it's red and green. That is interesting, isn't it? Lovely stuff. I think I'm getting a toothache just looking at this.
And I think I got another one from Siska. This is a fave Dalgona version between me and my friends. The green liquid in the avocado juice.
Oh, that was your first photo, Siska. I think we're going to be able to pull it up for you.
Oh, wow.
Avocado juice and Dalgona.
Wow.
I'm not on board. Do you like that combination? Are you an avocado fan?
I am an avocado fan, but I don't think I've ever had avocado juice.
Yes. I've heard of it in smoothies, so maybe it's a thing, but I'll pass on that. I'll take the lollipops instead. Keewon, that's all the time we got for today. Thank you so much. Although I was a bit disappointed you didn't bring some leftovers.
I know. No, actually,
you munched on it.
I was going to bring the Dalgona leftovers because I had so many. My dad actually ate most of them.
Wow.
So
he was into
as well
them.
as my mom.
Have they got sweet teeth?
Yeah, I think our whole family has a sweet tooth.
Fantastic. Make sure you brush your teeth, and we'll see you again next Monday, Keewon.
Alrighty.
It's time for some Ben now, featuring Josep. This is Tal Dare Sweetie.